conference hosted by the CCLC 42 Division and Toronto Police 42 Division. My name is Eddie Louis. I'm the committee member of CCLC, and I'm delighted to be the MC of the press conference. And I want to thank the co-chair and also the organizing committee for giving me this great opportunity. Thank you. Can I get some encouragement? Thank you. The purpose of the press conference is to announce that one of our annual events, the Traffic Safety Seminar, which will be held on May 21st, 2009. And the details will be explained shortly by our co-chairs and committee members. Now I would like to introduce you our committee members and speakers here. First of all, sitting to my left is Inspector Dave Brown of 42 Division, Toronto Police Service. And Dave is also co-chair of the CCLC 42 Division. And then we have Fanny Lau, co-chair of CCLC 42 Division, sitting next of Inspector Dave Brown. And then next to Fanny is Rosa Chan, immediate past co-chair of CCLC of 42 Division. And then we have Constable Victor Line, Traffic Unit of 42 Division. And then we have Sergeant Rainey, Traffic Unit of 42 Division. On my right hand side is a co-chair of 42 Division, Mr. Alan Ho. And then we have Alan Yu, which is our treasurer of CCLC 42 Division. Then we have Constable Mark Gray, Auxiliary Volunteer Youth Coordinator of 42 Division. Last but not least is Simon Yip, also committee member of CCLC. Thank you all for coming to the press conference. Now we have our co-chair, Fanny Lau, to deliver the opening speech for us.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Traffic Safety and Crime Prevention Seminar press conference. The seminar is organized by CCLC, stands for Chinese Community Liaison Committee, and Toronto Police 42 Division. As you may know that all our CCLC members are volunteers. They are from local residents, community leaders, business partners, and we act as a link between the Toronto Police 42 Division and the Chinese-speaking community. And our mandate is to promote the crime prevention and the community safety. Through this seminar, the committee and we will provide the effective traffic safety information to reduce the traffic accidents and to improve the pedestrian safety, and also to educating and assisting the community members to be aware of their own safety. On behalf of the CCLC, we thank you all for you coming today, and any questions about the seminar, we are more than happy to answer the question at the end of this press conference. Thank you. Have a nice day.
May I have our second in command, 42 Division, Inspector David Brown, say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Eddie. Good morning, everyone, and thank you also for coming. I just want to say quickly that I'm pleased that the CCLC has embarked upon this educational campaign to do with traffic safety, not only in 42, but it'll be of benefit to the entire city of Toronto. And I want to just tell you quickly why it's important. And as you've heard, each year the CCLC has come up with a particular cause, if you will, that will be a benefit to the community, and I'm glad that they've targeted traffic safety this year as their campaign initiative. Some of you may know that traffic safety is a service priority of the police service, and it's also a divisional priority here in 42 Division. And it's important because 42 Division is the largest division of all the 17 divisions in the city, geographically speaking. We have a population of 260,000 people. We have over 552 kilometers of roadways in this division, and certainly traffic is of great concern. And I attend a lot of different meetings, community meetings, and you know, you've heard about different concerns in the community when it comes to gang violence and violence and guns and all those issues. But I can tell you that one of the most important and still the main concern to the large majority of people in this community is traffic-related problems. And it does take a real toll on families that are victims of not only traffic accidents, but particularly where there's injuries and, of course, the worst being fatalities. Now, last year, in 2008, we had a total of 993 personal injury accidents. 993 personal injury accidents just in 42 Division. That's not in the city. And we had 10 fatalities. And when you look at the cost of the effect on those people and the loss of loved ones in these accidents and health care, and some of them are still recovering from some of these accidents they had. And again, with the large amount of roadways and the speeds that we have, it's very important. So we're always trying to reduce fatalities and accidents in general. And even this year alone, I'm happy to report that year to date, so far this year, we've only had one traffic fatality, and we're very pleased about that. So again, this is a very important issue. We also have the largest Asian population in 42 Division. We have the largest elderly population in 42, and we have the largest youth population. And education is a key component of reducing traffic accidents and saving lives. And there's some people that we try and get the message out, and they don't seem to understand. When you're doing certain things, even on the roadways, even as pedestrians, we have people that are continually crossing mid-roadway and don't seem to understand the importance of some of the rules that we have and the proper way to stay safe, whether you're driving a vehicle or whether you're a pedestrian. And so this is what we're trying to do continually. And again, I appreciate the CCLC targeting this year, because traffic safety and saving lives through an education like this is a very, very important. So thank you to the CCLC, and again, if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them.
We will have a Q&A period later on. Now continue the program is we are having our Vice Co-Chair Alan Ho to collaborate the details of the seminar.
Hi, good morning everybody. On behalf of CCLC and the organizing committee, I would like to thank you all again for your coming out to attend this seminar despite of your tight schedule. As said, there will be a seminar to be held on the 21st of May, Thursday, at Starbucks Buffet from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and there will be two experts, two speakers. Mr. Victor Lai, he will be talking on the traffic safety, and Mr. Gary Gomez, he will be talking on crime prevention. And after the seminar, there will be live refreshment to be served, and also there will be some souvenirs, very beautiful souvenirs, and also lucky draw. And the seminar is absolutely free, and our committee and our CCLC organization would like to see as many people as possible, so we are looking forward to seeing you all there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Alan. Nowadays, more people driving on the road, more pedestrians, like Inspector Brown said, more people riding the bicycles on the road as well. So furthermore, the population is growing and growing. Therefore, traffic safety issue is becoming part of our daily life. So on behalf of the CCLC committee, we encourage you bring along with all your families, your friends to the seminar. As Fanny said earlier, you could be getting more useful and helpful information through the seminar and the display booth. A Q&A period now, so feel free to have any related questions about traffic seminar. Feel free to ask us. We will have Inspector Fanny and committee members to answer your questions.
Yeah, I do. I'm Joseph from TorontoTv. So Mr. Brown mentioned that you got 900 plus cases last year. What about compare year before? Is that an upward trend or downward trend right here?
These are personal injury accidents. These are accidents where there was, again, personal injury to our citizens. 2008, we had 993. In 2007, we had 1,089. And in 2006, we had 1,205. So we are making some progress, but again, traffic safety is one of these items that you really do have to emphasize all the time from an educational component. So there has been a decrease, and we're pleased with that.
Besides running the seminar like this time, do you have any other precautions like red light camera, speed indicator in the side road, any other precaution or measures the station will do to prevent the
we have an entire traffic strategy for 42 Division that involves all of the officers that work here. It's quite intense and obviously would take way too long to go in. But we have our traffic sergeant here, and on a regular basis we will come up internally at 42 Division with various campaigns targeting pedestrians, pedestrian safety, school children, red light runners. Sergeant Rainey selects them based on different criteria and analysis of what's been happening in the division, high accident locations, seatbelt enforcement campaigns. Anything related to traffic safety is an ongoing initiative here at 42. We do it through the whole year. Our ride spot checks, all those things are all tied in with our traffic strategy here at 42 Division.
Is it some of the likely the months for getting the traffic?
I'm sorry?
I mean, summertime will be the highest season for the traffic light accidents.
Yes, most of the accidents occur, surprisingly, when the weather is actually clear. You might think it would be the opposite, where it's bad weather, but you know, when it's a nice sunny day out like today and the roads are dry, the speeds tend to increase. So most of these accidents occur in good, clear weather, and there's a lot of them occur at high intersection locations, the busy roads that you might expect. Markham Road and Shepherd, like where there's two major arteries intersecting, high accident locations at a lot of those. And it makes sense. I mean, most of them are multi-lane roadways. There's a traffic signal there, and the speeds are high, so a lot of accidents occur there.
What is the most common reason causing the traffic accident?
Most common reason? Well, I'm not sure that we have a most common reason. Speed is always a big factor in traffic accidents, and driver inattention is a key factor as well, particularly today. As some of you may know, there's some legislation pending that will ban the use of cell phones and Blackberries and devices like that to distract drivers. But a lot of times I mean, we don't even call them traffic accidents anymore. I mean, it's not an accident. It's many factors involved, and usually it relates back to the driver, inattentive or driving too fast, not paying attention to road conditions and things like that.
What about drink and drive?
I'm sorry?
What about drink and drive?
Drinking and driving is certainly, again, a priority here. we have an aggressive ride campaign that we do year-round here. We have had drinking and driving for this year alone. We have had 55 impaired driving related offenses just so far this year. This time last year to the same date we had 45, so that's an increase there, but we've been a lot more aggressive in our initiative and in our campaigns targeting impaired drivers, and it's really paid off.
Jason from World Journal, you were saying that the high accident location, could you please tell us where is the high accident location and what is the prevention for both pedestrian and driver? Okay,
I'm going to hopefully refer that to our traffic sergeant. He is knowledgeable on all these intersections. He's the one that does all our analysis for us, so hopefully.
Sure. Hi there, Sergeant Rainey is my name. I'm the traffic sergeant here at 42 Division. Thank you. Most of our collisions, pedestrians being struck or just vehicular collisions, occur in what we call high PSI intersections. That's potential for safety improvement. And those in 42 Division, we have 42 of them, coincidentally. They are main roads, all of them, just where you would expect them to be. The inspector mentioned Markham and Shepherd, McCowan and Shepherd, Steeles and Kennedy. It goes on. Wherever we have main roads, that's where you'll find these. So main road, Steeles Avenue, Shepherd Avenue, moving north and Finch, moving north and south, McCowan, Markham, Victoria Park, pretty much all our main roads. Interestingly, very few of our PIs, or personal injury accidents, which many are serious or are fatal accidents, occur in residential areas. They occur, almost all of them occur on these main roads. And with pedestrians, quite frankly, most of ours in 42 have been pedestrian error. Pedestrians do have to take their own safety into account, even when they are in the right, and they have the right of way. They're just at the end of the day, they're just a human being against a big piece of metal machinery coming at them. And if they get hit, being in the right, that doesn't really do them much good. So pedestrians, we would like them to be very attentive. Don't wear the iPods. Don't be talking on a cellular phone while you're walking along. Be looking out all around you as you're crossing these roads. Try to make eye contact with the driver before you cross. Cross at pedestrian crossovers. We've had many. We've had quite a few pedestrians killed that were shift workers at night, going to catch their bus. Oftentimes people will see their bus across the road, and they're in a big hurry to race to cross the street, and they're not judging correctly the traffic coming towards them. And again, many of our roads are quite wide, especially the ones running north and south, McCowan, Markham, Kennedy Road. Traffic moves fast, and pedestrians have been struck. I would like to say many of our, we owe a big debt of gratitude to our excellent hospitals, paramedics, fire crews, and our first responders, of course, our police officers like Constable Lai here, who have attended many of these collisions that have saved lives. Many of these personal injury accidents would have been fatal collisions if it were not for the actions of our first responders and our excellent doctors and our emergency services here in Scarborough. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know that the driver running red light will get fined. But what about pedestrian?
Pedestrians will be fined as well.
How much?
How much is the fine, Andy?
right now?
The visible less than vehicle, and a lot of time pedestrian when we do try to do enforcement on pedestrian, but a lot of time it's more like for myself anyway. I find it rather than charging them, more like educating them, tell them what to do or what not to do, rather than giving them a fine. That's usually the way I try to do it.
What is the cost, though, if they are given a ticket? What's the cost?
Their lessons about $85.
$85?
Yeah.
And a car is $125?
150, and there's a victim surcharge on top of that.
So $150 for a vehicle running a red light. And you say
Pedestrian, there isn't any points. 3 points upon conviction.
Q&A periods end at this moment, and I want to introduce further for our committee members sitting over there. First of all, Tom Chang, please stand. Tom Chang is our committee member. And then we have, and for all media friends coming to this press conference, and we really hope that today's news can be covered in your newspaper, TV.
今次嘅活動咧係最主要咧，我哋係想將嗰個交通安全嗰個信息咧帶俾我哋華人社區，等佢哋防止將來有乜嘢即係行人揸車嘅安全。
就除咗交通安全之外咧，我哋另外仲有一個咧係滅罪環節嘅，咁樣因此咧今次咧我哋係有2個主題嘅。
我哋時間咧就係將會喺5月21號星期四夜晚7點至9點喺Star Walk Buffet Silver Star Boulevard 就咧費用係全免嘅。
咁咧仲有一樣嘢咧就係當日咧就會有少少即係食物嘅，咁另外咧就完咗嗰個 seminar 之後咧，我哋仲有紀念品同埋有個幸運抽獎嘅，咁希望多啲人能夠即係得益。
我哋呢個交通安全講座咧，嗰個主辦單位就係我哋42分局華人社區聯絡委員會同埋多倫多警隊42分局一齊合辦嘅。呢一個係我哋每年嘅主要嘅對社區嘅項目其中之一嚟嘅。
42分局交通部嘅警員黎子球先。
你交通部長㗎？
交通部5年。
咁5年嚟，你睇到嗰個即係交通意外發生嗰個趨勢有咩
個趨勢咧，其實年年都有轉嘅，冇一點特別話。
最common譬如話交通意外發生喺邊幾類嘅？
交通意外最主要咧嘅成因咧，第一就係不小心，啲人唔集中精神，呢樣係其中一個最大嘅因素。因為而家社會繁忙啦，個個都好趕時間啊，咁佢哋自然咧就會時速加高咗啦，或者係啲紅燈衝紅燈嗰啲 stop sign 冇停到正check 清楚有冇車嚟有冇行人過馬路嗰啲係最大嘅影響。咁其次之外咧就係第二啲因素加埋，就包括同酒精有關啦，同埋有好多時啲人賽車。咁如果我而家講賽車，唔係就好似揸好耐賽車，而係有好多時有兩架車啲人，即係可能大家有些少拗撬跟住兩架車閘來閘去當佢哋呢兩架車有做嘅時候呢，其實影響咗好多第二啲嘅人嘅意外。好多時呢啲人呢，我哋接到報告嘅時候呢，係佢哋個意外令到意外發生原因，但係呢啲車呢，好多時自己係冇連帶到個意外，係第二啲車。俾佢哋即係
令第三者受損害。
係啊。
咁如果市民見到呢類似賽車嘅情況，佢哋有咩可做嘅？
佢哋可以即係打電話報警啦。如果可以嘅話，攞到個車牌 number， 話俾我聽佢哋向邊個方向幾時行緊。咁我哋有幾樣嘢都可以做嘅。如果係嚴重或者係我哋有警察可以即刻去check 呢個地方呢，我哋會即刻做啦。如果好多時唔可以嘅話呢，我哋會將佢 就係交嚟俾我哋交通部啦。我哋有特別啲警員咧，係即係跟 follow up 去調查呢樣嘢。尤其是如果有車牌啊，或者有第啲資料啦，我哋會去揾到有車主，可以。
咁譬如話當時情況下，如果佢要舉報，有咩電話打到咧？
主要係有兩樣嘢，因為如果唔係話係即係同性命有關係嘅咧，就可以打警察個電話咧，就係416-808-2222。如果係好急要同生命或者係安全有影響咧，可以打911。但係就最主要一樣嘢，如果當市民見到啲情形嘅時候想舉報咧，就千祈唔好跟住佢哋去追住呢架車去攞呢啲資料，因為你自己嘅安全最重要先啦。
咁頭先講到好多即係交通意外咧，驗摩行人嘅方面多唔多嚟？
交通意外驗摩行人都非常之多，同埋有一度話，因為行人咧，當你同架車有接觸嘅時候咧，通常啲行人受傷嘅機會咧，同埋嘅嚴重性係比起一個坐喺車裏邊嘅人係高好多嘅。咁個案都係通常譬如因為汽車意外死亡嘅最高數嘅都係行人咯。
即係嗰晚都好少。
係啦，咁同埋所有我做咁多嘅意外咧，絕大部分起碼90%以上係可以避免到。究竟係行人方面啦、司機方面啦，抑或係踩單車人方面啦，全部都可以避免到嘅。
我知道，譬如話喺highway啊、大路有晒即係 speed limit 啦，咁喺啲小路方面我都見到好似好多人都啲 speed limit， 即係呢個 speed limit 揸得好快嘅，我都見過有啲 speed indicator， 咁嗰啲會唔會有呢種情況？
會有，但係你亦都可以知道嗰啲嘢咧，我哋只可以擺喺某一個 location。一段時間，咁就變咗即係可以等人知道嗰啲 indicator 有一度好處咧，就係令到有啲通常遵守法例嘅人，而係有時因為大意唔知原來自己行到咁快啦，等佢哋可以警覺，哇！原來我已經行咁快啦。但係如果對有啲係根本不遵守法律係飛車咧，嗰啲係對佢哋嗰類嘅司機就冇作用啦。
咁其實嗰啲唔可以裝多啲咩？其實即係變咗令到好多人佢哋有啲唔知道揸快咗。
我哋會盡量咯，咁同埋我哋有好多個呢啲咁嘅車咧，或者支持咧，但係唔係淨係42分局，而係成個多倫多市咧係我哋係啦分開輪到唔同嘅地方擺。咁你知道有非常之多唔同嘅道路啦，咁就輪住嚟都需要多啲。
可唔可以呼籲下啲人揸車小心，注意安全咧？
最主要就係留心駕駛，盡量希望就唔好用第啲嘢影響咗佢哋嘅集中精神，同埋速度亦都好重要。咁最主要係為安全而去駕駛咯。你要自己一眼關七睇住，你唔可以淨係就算有時你見到綠燈都好，你都應該去留意下左右有冇第啲車係冇遵守交通規矩咧，或者冇去停紅燈咧。咁如果有為你自己安全，你咪都去過先咯。即係如果所有人慢些少駕駛，就會有好大幫助。